Hi and welcome to BranwenVlogs episode 4. It's been a couple of weeks since the last one, so this episode promises to be something of an epic. Been quite a few things happening. So without further ado, stop talking Branwen and get on with it. Enjoy. Hi, it's been a busy couple of days. It's Tuesday and it's Attic night, so I'm shortly going to be going down to Attic for a King Arthur rehearsal. I've been creating some technical stuff to try out, so I can give that a go tonight and see what happens. I'm slightly apprehensive about the acting thing. I've kind of stopped thinking about the acting side. I mentioned in an earlier vlog that I'm playing a part in this particular show, which is unusual for me to actually be on the stage. And in the early stages, I focused on it quite hard and learned my lines and got into the character. But since I've been focusing for the last 2 or 3 weeks on technical, lights, projection, sound, it's meant that the acting side of things has gone by the wayside a bit, and I think I may have forgotten some of my lines. Hopefully my fellow cast members will be patient with me, and my director will let me off. Please, Mum, don't be too hard on me. But once I get to the end of this technical stuff, which I'm getting very close to, I'll be able to refocus on the acting side of it so that I can deliver a half-decent performance. But yeah, today has been a lot about sound effects. Not music as such, but sounds. I've been using Cubase, which you can see in the background, to layer things like synthesizers with lots of effects on and samples to create atmospheric moments. It's the story of King Arthur, so you know there's going to be some magical bits in it. So what I've been working on, stuff like this, which is very dramatic. Waterphone sound. Yeah, there's quite a bit of sub-bass going on in these sounds. It's probably not picking up on my vlog camera, but in Attic we've got this subwoofer that we use for the cinema, and so I've decided to use it in King Arthur as well. So when there's dramatic bits, there's going to be some rumbling going on, which is great fun to create. I've also been doing more on projections and never-ending projections. I think because it's a bit of a learning curve, the projection thing, it takes a little longer than, say, the sound stuff I can do quite quickly. I've got an idea, do it. But with projections it tends to be like I have to fiddle around in After Effects, which is still slightly unfamiliar to me. But yeah, I've got some stuff to try out tonight, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Also yesterday, a friend of mine, Tia, who has also got a YouTube channel, she wrote a message to me on Facebook this morning saying that she was going to start vlogging, which is very exciting. I really want other people to vlog, because it's just, I feel less like, hey, I'm a vlogger and I'm the only one. I'd love it if other people vlogged. I appreciate that it is quite time consuming and quite an obsessive thing to do, but I'm really excited to see what Tia does, because she's a really cool person and she does some awesome stuff. So I can't wait to see how she sort of vlogs that. Anyway, I better get ready to go down to Attic and I'll talk to you later. It's Saturday morning and we're on a road trip. Me and Mum are in the car together and we're just on our way to Cardiff for 3 things. The first thing is we're going to see Erin, my sister, in a play called Battle Scars. I think it's a musical. Well, it is a musical. I know it's a musical. That she's doing with her theatre group, Act 1, which is going to be exciting. We're also going to see her at lunchtime as well, so it'll be nice to catch up a little bit. We're also this afternoon going to visit a good friend of mine, James Williams, who's a theatre director, among many other super talented things. He's a musical director as well. Anyway, he has very generously offered us his house as a potential location for the Starkey video. I've mentioned this already, but tell you again in case you didn't watch the last vlog. And we're going to visit him to check out his house and persuade him that it really is a good idea to let us film there. And the last reason is we're just going to go and do some shopping. Neither of us have got very much money, so we're just going to, well, maybe see how restrained we can be in the shops. I know Mum's got to get some stuff for King Arthur, so Cardiff is a good place to go and do that. When you live in the wild west of Wales, you have to take your opportunities when you go to the city. Anyway, we're at some services at the moment. I've had Mum on filming duties, so you can have a little road trip montage cue a video.
Do you? Can you? Will you? Do you? Can you? Will you? Why won't you listen closely? Why won't you take a taxi with me? Why won't you listen closely? Why won't you take a taxi with me? Do you? Can you? Will you hear my voice? Do you? Can you? Will you hear my voice? Calling your name out of choice.
Just sitting in Barker's, which is a really lush kind of coffee shop cafe in one of the arcades in Cardiff. Erin brought us here for lunch, which was really lovely. I had some paninis and a cool raspberry smoothie. Erin had the most insane chocolate milkshake I've ever seen. I've been chatting to Erin about doing a possible music video, another one of my covers videos, hopefully over the Easter holidays when she's back. She's only come back for a couple of days, but if I can get everything ready before that, then we can film it while she's there. I'm really excited. The song that we're talking about is really awesome. It's got quite a lot of history for us as a song. We're just going to go off shopping, and then we're going to see James, and then we're going to see Erin's play. Just been for a lush Italian meal, which was my Mother's Day treat to Mum. A week late, but better late than never. And we bought some cookies to eat on the way home. There must have been some kind of Comic-Con event or something going on today, because there are literally cosplayers everywhere. I saw 5 anime characters waltzing in the street to a small band of South American brass players. Very surreal, only in Cardiff. And now we're off to see Erin, so looking forward to that. And then we'll be driving home with cookies. Let's hope I don't fall up the stairs first. Wow, it's 20 to 1 in the morning and we just got back to Newcastle Emlyn and I'm knackered. It was a really, really worthwhile day. Erin's play was insane. It was so good. Erin, of course, was incredible. Brought the house down. It was the last night of the show, so afterwards some guy who I think must work at the theatre there, at the YMCA theatre, came on the mic and congratulated the cast and all the crew and got everybody to go up, and the guy who'd written it and directed it, he had them all up on stage and just telling them how many shows he had seen in his life and how this one really stood out, and frankly I can understand why he felt like that. It was very intense, a really well put together production, so congratulations to Act 1, especially to Erin, who was fantastic, as I said. And it was lovely to see James as well. His house is amazing. We just need to figure out if it's feasible to do the Starkey video there, but it is a beautiful house. It would be perfect. Just need to try and figure it out. We had a fun few hours shopping, managed to get quite exhausted. I can't keep up with shopping these days. Didn't actually buy much in the end, a few bits and bobs. But Erin did buy some shockingly bright leggings. Erin loves her very bright leggings and wears them to the gym and out and about, but these ones were particularly eye-catching. I'm really glad she bought them though, they're super cool. Tomorrow is Sunday, I'm not going to get up very early. Oh yeah, Ryan Milligan, the amazing singer-songwriter from West Wales. I've done quite a bit of work with him before. He used to be a student of mine, but now he's off in London making pretty good inroads by the looks of things. He's still writing, he's been developing his live setup and using new gear, which is really cool. He's shot a video recently which he wants me to have a look at the colour correction and colour grade, which is something that I kind of like doing, so it's kind of nice that Rai is able to come to me for help in that department, so I'm going to hopefully work on that over the next day or two he sent me the files. I can't tell you anything about it because it's a top secret project, but it's flipping awesome. I've got a bit of tidying up to do with the attic stuff, sound and light wise, and also a bit more of the promotion stuff. I've been doing quite a lot of promotion work for that. It takes a long time getting promotion stuff together with like the website and our ticket source online outlet, and getting the tickets ready for the shop to sell them in Fair and Fabulous, and posters and Facebook event, and we do an email out thing. It's all kind of small things, but it all takes a lot of time when you add it all together. So it's going to be probably a busy couple of days before I go back to school on Tuesday, and then I've got a long week of work leading up to the Easter holidays. But then the Easter holidays is where it's going to get fun. Loads of stuff happening then. Erin's coming back, hopefully going to be doing a little sneaky project with her, or one sneaky project. I've got a couple lined up with Erin. And Sia's coming so we can record the song. So you'll get to see some of those things happening. Anyway, I'm going to bed because I'm tired. Apologies for, it's 17-hour makeup now, which is not a good idea. It's time for bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, it's Monday. Yesterday was Sunday, not surprisingly, and I felt pretty trashed after our road trip, so I didn't do anything worth vlogging really. I got up very late for me and spent a bit of time recovering. This morning though I feel a lot better and I'm up quite early, and so I thought I would get on with some things. First of all, the main thing I'm probably going to be doing today is Ryan Milligan. He has asked me if I will colour a video, the cover that he's been working on. It's a really cool song that he's covered, and he's done it in a location that is just genius. How he's managed to pull it off, I don't know, but it's brilliant. So he's filmed and edited the video, and he wants me to colour the whole thing, which is a 2-stage process. Stage 1, you have to colour correct each shot so that they all match. So it means looking from one edit to the next and seeing that everything sort of looks the same. You'd think filming like a video in one location with the same camera on the same day at the same time that it would all match naturally, but it kind of doesn't. It never does. Just quirks of like lighting and how cameras work and what have you. So I have to go through and colour correct the whole thing. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much of that to do in this video. It looks like it's all fairly even already. I think Ollie was filming, and Ollie is very good with cameras, so that should be less of a job. The second stage, which is more fun, is the colour grade, which is where you give the whole thing a look. You put like a video colouring effect over the whole thing and give it some character. You can choose to make it warmer or colder or darker or lighter or more pink or more grainy or whatever to make the video have kind of character. You'll probably notice in films and music videos and TV adverts that they do always have like a particular look. If you watch out for it, you'll see what I mean. And so that's the final sort of stage, the second stage. So I need to sort of decide what this video should look like overall. The other thing I've been pondering in the last couple of days, it started with a conversation with Sia last week, was the idea of raising some funds for the Starkey video for body parts that we went on the location hunt for on Saturday. I mean, always with these kind of things, we just do them for the love of it and just swap arms. Tiring, this vlogging thing. Yeah, normally I just do things and pay for them to happen and then like hope that we might make some money back, which we rarely do. But things are tight. And although this project isn't a big budget thing, we've got all the gear we need to film and the lights and everything else, and hopefully we can get the location. We have willing volunteers such as Erin, who's going to be in the video, which is going to be really cool, and Neil James, who's an amazing artist, and he does brilliant special effects makeup, so we're going to try and get him, well, he's already volunteered his services, to come and do some of the special effects makeup that needs to happen. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. But all of those people are kind of giving their time for free, which is very good of them. But it'd be really nice if we can sort of have some budget for transport. Obviously, we've got to get from here to Cardiff, and Sia's got to get from Bristol to Cardiff, and even Erin's got to get from one bit of Cardiff to another. It'd be great if we had a bit of budget to help people with transport costs. And of course, things like the special effects makeup itself, and just feeding, you know, the crew of people involved. It's all, you know, somebody's got to pay for it. And I'm having trouble affording things like that. So Sia and I were talking about Indiegogo or Kickstarter as a way of crowdfunding the video, just to raise a few £100. And in return, people would get perks with things like downloads of the song and the video, or a DVD with the 2 Starkey videos so far, CD of all the Starkey songs so far, and some special personalised things we've come up with ideas for, just as incentives to get people to help us fund this thing. I have, since Saturday, I've been going through like crisis of self-confidence and thinking, God no, this is a terrible idea. Who on earth is going to want to give us money to do like just self-indulgent videos like this? So I'm kind of, you know, trying to struggle with all that stuff. But I'll ponder it in the next few days. Maybe, you know, if you're watching this, give me some thoughts in comments down below or on Facebook, wherever I post the video. You know, just, do you think I'm being really crazy trying to get people to donate money to get stuff back from us just so that we can make these videos? I don't know. May do it anyway. One way or another, we're going to make this video happen. So, but it obviously would be a lot easier, and we might end up with something much better if we've got a bit of budget. Anyway, give me your thoughts. Anyway, I suppose I better get on before my right arm falls off. I don't know why my arms are finding it hard to hold the camera today. Just sheer exhaustion or something. Maybe I'm just unfit. So I'm going to get on with some colour grading, and I will talk to you later. So there we go. Thank you very much for sticking with me if you're still here. Hope you enjoyed. There are links in the description bar below to Rye Milligan and Tia's vlog channel. Go and check out their super talents. And I'll see you again next time for more Branwen vlogs. Until then, have fun.